AutoVox, big yellow box. What is this thing? Hey guys, everything new under the sun here. This is my Cam 6. This is a backup camera. There you can see it. This is a new 170 degree wide angle backup camera. Why did I get it? Well, because the camera that's on it right now, this one right here, is not wide at all. I don't know how wide it is, but it's not wide enough for a big truck. So this one is meant for trucks apparently. Suitable for most car models including SUVs, pickups, trucks, hidden bracket, yada yada. Digital high resolution image processing. This does have the lines on it, the backup lines. And this is apparently super waterproof up to IP67. Not sure what that means. IPX7 I'm used to seeing, but anyways. As long as it's somewhat waterproof. What I'm going for is the 170 degree wide angledness of it, which I don't see it there anywhere. Oops. So anyways, let's take this apart. Let's unbox this thing and see if I can do it with one hand because I don't have my stand on me. Alright, I did have my little tripod, mini tripod stand stuck on it, so that'll work right now. I'm obviously in the back of our Suburban here. Take the wrapping off this thing. And we'll see what this thing looks like here. This is straight off Amazon. I think this cost me another $40. But what we found in operation was that the big Suburban, you did need a wider angle camera, so that's why we went with this one. What is this card for? Super User Program Amazon Reviewer Program Warranty Card. This is something interesting for my channel. The Super User Program was created to give public early access to new products offered by AutoVox. Eligible customers will be given a free product in exchange for their constructive reviews and unbiased product evaluation. That's interesting. Well, here's a manual, and actually this manual is, speaking of constructive reviews, this manual already looks a little better than the one for the other camera. So this is nice. It's got your AV cable, and then it's got a red and a ground. That's kind of interesting and nice, except I don't have a ground. Do I have a ground? No, I'll have to run my own ground. So that's one more wire I need to add in there. That's interesting. Alright. Well, let's show you the hardware here. Here's the wiring. They actually give you all the wiring. That's interesting. I was only expecting actually to see the camera. Here's the camera here. There's nothing to write home about with this camera. It's pretty basic. It doesn't have your LEDs, your backup lights, your image, your light sensor. But I don't think I need any of that. I just need the wide angleness of it. The backup lights on the Suburban itself should be bright enough. So I'm going to plug this in. We'll try it. Show you what this is. A little proprietary. Give me this. Let's get a light on it. This is a proprietary plug. It's interesting. Which goes into this guy. So I think so this has the same wiring as my other wire harness. So I could pull out my other wire harness and just use this one, because this is all wired through this little guy here, which, like I say, has the proprietary plug right there. And what is this switch here? There's a switch on the back of it. Let's see. Grid, line, and normal. Oh, okay, so there's a switch. I don't know if you can see that. I think you can, but my screen's in. There it is. Grid, line, and normal switch. So you can turn off the grid lines and just have a blank to clear view of the of reverse. I guess maybe if you don't have this camera pointed backwards. So that's interesting. Well, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly wire this in. Like I say, I don't know what I'm going to do for my ground wire here. I've got my positive. We'll wire it up and get it plugged in. See if I truly get a decent wide angle now. And like I said, I'm going to have to use all this new wiring again. But my wiring isn't particularly complicated right now as it is. It's just running underneath the bench seats. Anyways, alright, so here it is. Here's the big, I don't know if this is that a good YouTube thumbnail? I don't know. Anyways, we'll get to it. I'll turn the camera back on when I've done this, because you guys don't need to see me wiring this up again. And I'll show you how it works. Okay, I got it all wired up. You can see how slimline this is. So the metal bracket actually goes behind the license plate. So it actually just hangs over like that, which is pretty cool. And it looks like that metal, you can probably just bend it if you need to, once you get the right spot, but it's kind of pointed down right now. I'm going to leave it as is out of the box, see if that works. I've got it right under the plastic here, and then of course up over here, I'm just going to leave it like this. This side door here, I don't usually open this one. This is kind of the extra one. We always open the one over here. So this mess of wires is kind of on the side that I don't open. And there's a bulk. They gave a lot more wires for the 12 volt there. So I've got this switch on normal mode. No, I want to go to grid line. I want to see the grid line first. So I switched it to grid line there first. And so we'll go around the front and put it in reverse. And I'll show you the difference between the two options there, and we'll see what it looks like. I haven't started the car, but I've just turned on the key basically. So we'll stick it in reverse here. And that lights that up. So this is interesting. First thing I see is that well, the lines aren't centered, first of all. And I don't know that those lines really show how wide the truck is either. I'm gonna go put some blocks there. I'll go turn off the lines as well and just see what that does. I'll be right back after I switch it off. And there it is with the lines switched off. Now the field of view definitely is wider, but I don't think the lines are where the edge of the car are by any stretch. So I don't know if that means the camera maybe is best mounted higher, not so much on your license plate. Or maybe I need to bend it up a bit, because it's looking right down at the hitch, and it really doesn't need to be. If I get the lines up a bit, maybe they'll actually effectively look like they're wider on the landscape. So I'll try that maybe. And also I'll put some blocks in there, so when we come back you'll see maybe some wood logs along the edge of the car and the truck, and we can see if we can spot those, and we'll see if it gets a bit of a wider view. Alright, here we are. And yes, actually this is much better. You can see the logs that I put there on the left and the right. Where's the one right there that I'm pointing at, and there's one that's maybe harder to see, at least for me right now. I'm looking through the screen of the camera. But I angled the camera up a little bit, and that almost puts the lines in line with the actual width of the truck. So that actually is very good. Those short lugs, about 24 inches, those are 2.5 feet from the rear bumper of the car. So that looks pretty good. I think I need to maybe center up the camera. It looks like it's bent one way because the hitch is still not centered, and it should be exactly centered. But that is getting pretty close there. Maybe if I bend it up just a tiny bit more, that'll give an even better view, and I still don't think we need to look directly down on the hitch, although having the camera see the hitch like that is good for backing it up to a trailer. So that's actually, I may leave it like that. We'll try it like that, see if it works. But I think this is going to work, and this is a much big improvement, a huge improvement over the last cheap camera that I had. So, all right, we'll leave it there, guys. I just want to do a quick install and show you how that works. And what I'll do is I'll see if I remember. I'll link the other video. But anyways, you can watch the other video that I had in there. And whoops. And something fell out of the back of my truck. I better go pick that up. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Okay.